Look at that. Cat's got himself caught in the door. Oh, there she comes. She actually did get caught in there once. You dummy. You dumb. You have to get in this stuff, don't you? Well, guys, somebody asked me recently what I was going to get for a car once I started looking for a new car. Might have mentioned, well, I guess I didn't mention, I wasn't really looking for a new car recently, but just as soon as I made that video about the Hyundai, I started having a few little minor problems with it. Well, I guess really I only had about one problem. It was starting to lose that oil spot under it. That was gear oil. It was starting to lose gear oil out of one of the axle seals. So that wasn't anything major. It didn't hurt it, just as long as I kept up with the level. But it was gonna need a clutch pretty soon. It was to the end of its travel, and it's gonna need another set of tires. And that was essentially it. It was a great car. That Hyundai was an excellent car. I would recommend one to anybody. Just super car, especially for what I paid for it. But I did start looking recently. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on anything, so I just looked and looked, and I had a couple things I liked and that fell through, and that might hurt. But anyway, this past week on Craigslist I found what I wanted, and here it is. This is a 2003 Mustang Coupe. It's a V6, 5-speed. It's got about 130,000 miles on it. You know, I've had about 8 or 9 Mustangs in the past, for years and years, and I'll admit I swore there'd never be a day that I'd drive a Mustang that was not a V6. Yep. I mean, sorry, it wasn't a V8. And well, you can see that changed. But I got a good deal on this car. I paid just over $3,000 for it, and it does have a few issues with it. You can see on the front it's got some paint flaking going on. This bumper cover had been repainted already, and so I guess some event happened, but it's still got its original fenders and no evidence of any kind of hard accident at all. No, stay off there. You another one. You should have just seen that. That cat just walked backwards on its back feet. God. And the worst thing about it, it's got a dent right here in the quarter panel, which it's not going to be easy to fix if I decide to have it fixed. Fade there, but all in all, it's in good shape. Runs good. It's got a cracked right-hand exhaust manifold. You hear that when it's cold, and a small power steering leak, which is coming from a hose somewhere. So, you know, it's not bad for what I gave for it. Let's see if I can get in here and get a shot of the engine. I'm just doing some routine maintenance on it. I don't know. He said it had oil change recently, but it sure didn't look like it. There comes the cat, of course. And so I just changed the oil and filter in it. It's easy. Well, I won't say this is the easiest one I've ever done. The damn drain plug's pretty far under. I had to jack it up to get to that, but the oil filter is right here on the front. You can see it kind of down in there. So I did that. It's going to need to have a new serpentine belt pretty soon. Looks like it's got the original on it. Let's take a quick look at the interior. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that. My neighbor stopped by. Take a look at this car when he drives off. That's an 08 Bullet, and that car has, I think he just told me it's got 6,900 miles on it now. Had 5,400 when he got it. Oh, what a car. Anyway, excuse the junk. I kind of had to empty my other car out, and I haven't got it cleaned out yet. But this is just a real quick overview. I got to get busy and get back on my work I'm doing. It's about to get dark, so CD player, 5-speed. Gotta get some formats for it. Okay, I'll do a little bit more in-depth driving tour of this thing soon. So, you guys all have a good one. Thanks for watching.